it's Dr. Sid. How you doing? I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna just take a run around the circle.
So I've made it with intention to play as a Space Station 13.
Oh, yep. We should not open that door. So here we have Dr. Sid's base. He's not here at the moment. He'll be in, and as you can see, there's a nice trail of flares leading you up to the entrance. And let's take an overall look at this thing, and it is very large compared to anything that I ever build. And this is where you can put items into the base, and then a return line coming back out where you can feed items out. So if there's somebody you don't want in, you could probably put some oxide volatiles outside and it won't let them in. Go ahead and start that. We're gonna put some tape in there and feed it into, I can hit that hand. I can't seem to hit the handle, so it's either locked out or I just can't get to it because of its position. I'm gonna guess that it's locked out. And this is a simple airlock. As you can see, there's just one activant. You may want to add a couple extra activants to make it go a little bit faster as it drains out and slowly starts to fill. There we go. Now we're slowly filling. So here is a storage for your suits. There are 6 storages, but if you have people always coming and going, won't be a problem. You have an armory where you can sign up to get your weapons. Over here, a closet, and yes, this is where, as you can see, oh, there's my tape. Tape, yes, that's okay. Go ahead and activate that, and we'll watch it come out over here. There it is. Turn the lights on. So that's that, and then I can take my tape just so we can see that it is different. We'll take the cereal bar and we'll dump that out, and I'll go outside later. The exterior bin, I can close it down or I can open it up. Prevent people from putting things that shouldn't be in there. And here we have a recycler, so if we wanted to recycle something, and then you can it's, or if that's got a backwards flow on it. Go out, have maintenance. Here's how security gets in. This little armory. So you have 2 security agents who can sign out a suit. Oh, energy rifles. Is it loaded? It is not loaded. You need to put some ammo in there. Set to kill or stun. And that would probably be where you store the ammo. Well, battery chargers, so you can charge up extra batteries for the security personnel. Lights, turn the lights on and off in the room. And oh, security alert, security alert. And is this, aha, cycle to exterior. Ah. So yes, you could even cycle the airlock from in here. Allow people in or out. So there's maintenance. Go down here, take a quick peek. Little maintenance hallway, fresh air, waste air. This goes throughout the whole entire base. Maintenance can get in and out through to wherever it is they need. And you could probably get lost if you don't really know where it is you're going. Close that door there. Also, here we have, this is backup power. Power on. That is not for lights. There is our lights. This is to turn on and off the generator system and everything. And we'll come over here, and here is the canteen. Little kitchen back here, so you can make anything you want. Turn on the lights. We have phenoxyetone powder. I'll tell you, if you can't say it, you shouldn't be eating it. Flour, milk, eggs, and an egg bottom. And we have some, oh, look at that, pumpkin pie prepared just for us. Sitting here waiting on us. Ding! Ooh, pumpkin pie. And we have a sushi bar type, which is, doesn't seem to want to work. There we go. Now we can, look at that. I'm doing the moonwalk. So this is a vending machine. He's been trying to get it to work, but I had this loaded before IC chips. So programming this, it takes a lot. It's supposed to take ingots. You put your ingots in and it bends out a cereal bar for you. So here we can have probably later he was going to add that in to select different items, but currently it's only cereal bars. And we have the lounge or skylight area. See if we can turn off the lights and get us a, currently, yeah, it takes 50 50 gold ingots, gold ores. So I'm not going to get in the chair. It does mess with the UI when you get out, so just sit out here and watch the view, get something to eat. And as you can see, everywhere there are active vents, and this is pulling the waste air out. And there are other and passive vents feeding the fresh air in. Restore. That is, we have sleepers to restore your energy. And we will turn the lights on, and it's a nice low light, something that you can still sleep with. Everybody gets their own personal locker. And then we come right across the way and we have cryo tubes. These are respawn points now in the game. Also, if you're multiplayer, you'd get in your cryo tube and you could leave the game, so you will respawn right where you left off with all your gear. Lights on here, but oh, in here it's awfully bright. And we'll come down a little bit farther, and we have the restrooms with toilets. We just come in here, and if you got a just a little toilet humor there. And we also have a shower. Okay, nobody look. I'm naked. Our lights on. Ah! Get all showered up, cleaned up. I noticed, yes, if you use the bathroom, you're going to have your own, bring your own seashells. This is a bring your own seashell toilet. Always be a good citizen. Turn off the lights, close the doors when you leave. And yes, that's the canteen. We come through here. Notice there's an airlock, or a blast door. We'll go ahead and there's a maintenance entrance. Pretty much the same. We come down a little bit further. I believe, yes, that's the airlock. We come straight through, and we have admin. He has his own little desk and locker for items. And you come up, you check in. Hey, I want to see the commander. Let me see the commander now. The executive security officer. This is his quarters. Got a nice little room here. His own little desk with a chair. Chairs spawned in the wrong spot. His own little storage area. And the commander's office. Nice. Hey, it's DrSidd. How you doing? He's been hanging out in the commander's office. Well, he is the commander, so gets his own little locker and a security print, so where he can print security chips for individual people. Hey, I'm gonna just check out the base a little bit more. You can come and give me the rest of the tour later. We have the yep, we just saw the executive offers. Did you want the lights out? Here, I'll turn the lights out. You take a nap. Are you taking a nap? Or you're working? You got a screwdriver. Okay, you're working. I'm sorry. I'll leave that on for you. And we have atmospherics. Lights on. Fuel pump, so you can put your tank in there. If it's unfiltered, you go out. Unfiltered in, on. This is unfiltered volume. Does not say what this one's for, but you can cycle air throughout. And we have our filtration with volatiles, oxygen, nitrogen, water, X, CO2. And you can see the pressures and temperatures of each. It's closely matching the room, the atmosphere around here. We come down here, we have light for the corridor. It does not work, and that's probably because I don't have permission to do that. Don't have a security chip. Fuel premix, but in here these are unfiltered. So, and then it goes up into filtration. It's just like a buffer storage, I guess. So that way I can get filtered. Large tank Briar. They're both called Briars. BR Air. Sorry, BR Air. That's what that. So this is base air that's going to be going in. Small tank, what's in here? More air. So here we have, this is where you put your ices. And it will smelt ices, volatiles, oxide, anything. The arc furnace will just use it up. And yeah, it comes from the unloader. So you can just take your belt, throw it in there, and it will unload it, then filter it, and the belt will go, can't open it up, the belt will go, I believe, through this one, and the ices will go through that one. As you can see now, there's the temperature and pressure and everything on there. So you'd want to open the vent, switch on the ice smelter so you can turn everything on, and it'll suck all the gas out of there. And we have a nice little computer for filtering. Anything that's whitelisted stays in. Anything that does not, like the belt, it will automatically come back out. And we have portable tanks. So if you need a portable tank of any gas, there you have it. Little color coding. Is there a way to turn off the ice smelter altogether? I guess the ice smelter arc furnace stays on. And gas mixer, mixing up the gases. Heavy, this one here is for fuel. So we'll go back upstairs. And we have backup power. Coal. But he does tell me, that corridor, that lights this whole corridor. So he does tell me that if you run this during the daylight, it will overpower the line, because this is hooked into the solar network. So if you want, make an adjustment, maybe separate those two, or automate them to make sure it will only turn on at night. Our battery room, as you see, there are lots of batteries with lots of power here. Some of them are not full, but most of them are. And a couple more squeeze through here. Some transformers. And in the back here, light on the corridor. That changes the corridor out there. And storage. Hello, I'd like some frames, please. So this is just storage for anything. Got some paint here, some walls, sheets. And anything else you prefer. There are 4 of these rooms. You just, whatever you choose to store in here, you can store to your heart's content. You got a nice little station here for the storage person. And this blast door right here, so you can lock yourself out. Say, hey, don't let anybody in. This blast, there's another blast door. And we'll go down, take a right over here, and we have manufacturing. So here is, we print anything nice, neat, organized, auto lathe. And there's where you put your ores in. So the ores would be probably stored there. And I'm sure you could possibly set up a chute system to go over to the storage area. Electronics printer. Light off, we'll get some of that glare. A pipe vendor. And the tool maker. And then, of course, we have in the back the fabricator. And don't forget to turn our lights off. Maintenance tunnel. R&D. Let's show that there. R&D and the med bay. Come in, and here we have the med bay check-in. Hello, I'd like to check in, get me all healed up. Nice little Cryo Tube. Where's the not that light switch, that switch there we go. Now we can see. We have a sleepers and a cryo tube, and here's for the doctor to his little desk. Nurse's aide out front. And we're moving on. We have R&D, where you can make some paint or some phenoxetone powder, make medical pills, chemistry station, and the organics printer. Here we have our furnace, and you will need a suit to be in here. There's for go. We need to get a suit in here. As you can see here, it is just basically there we go, furnace. It's basically Mars atmosphere. So if we go back here to this grate and look up, you can see there's the stars. It's basically just exposed to space. So this is basically for smelting all your ores. But it uses a gas system, so if you don't have ice, if you're going to be using ice, you'll need to wait till night, or it's better to turn the ices into gas and use gas so that you get a better mix, kind of more bang for your buck. Does not charged, may not be powered. And we have a fire extinguishers. Yes, always got to take a fire extinguisher with you. And yes, there we have our hey, DrSidd, how you doing?
Maybe not. So there's the gas gun inside this little room. But first of all, you need to get rid of the coolant. So you just press the coolant out button, turn off the coolant in button, and watch as the gas can pressure to drop down. It will take some time. It's water inside basically. So if you wish, you can just open it up. Doesn't really matter. So you'll just turn off the pump and open the door. And the gas can. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's water.
Let me close
Damn
my
it.
suit.
I guess I'm kinda stuck now. I'm unstuck. It's fine.
You know what? Let's keep the water in here. It'll eventually filter out.
This is quite a puzzle. It was quite a puzzle to make it work inside one simple room with all the cables, all the electronics, analyzers and stuff. You need to get this thing work. All right, let's go next. It's maintenance room again. By the way, you have all the covers behind which you can find all the chips if you need. You've been here.
Atmos. Yes, the Atmos room.
And we're back at the beginning. There's extensions outside. So get your helmet on, let's go. Outside. And all this blast doors are actually working, so if you really have some trouble in the part of the base, you should definitely use the blast doors to seal sectors. But they usually they work. You must know which button controls which blast door to actually seal a sector you wish to. So because the sectors have neighboring sectors, you will have to close at least 2 doors, except for the this one, the entrance. It have only airlock and one blast door. There will be. I was just fly. Maybe you have noticed, maybe not. But if you go here to the right, we will find this canteen. And by the canteen there is ladders. They are leading to the coolant part of the base, which cools everything you need to, and especially the gas generator. It's not connected directly to the gas system in atmosphere. It's a separate system.
Two part.
But it have its. So yeah, if you want to add some more current, you can use this tank and do it. The gas generator is actually right here, underneath this cube. The furnace is somewhere around here. Yeah, the furnace is here. You can see the grill underneath it. And let's go towards the solar panels, which are here. Controlled by a simple setup of the simple chips. Currently flashing an error.
Moo
I don't know
whore?
why.
Moo whore? N is MUHO something MU horizontal.
Yeah, skip it. Just skip it. There's a simple array of solar panels. Main source of energy supply. And right beside it is the
There's the
greenhouse. Yeah, greenhouse only connected with the main base by the heavy wire because it needs electricity. Oh no, nothing. Yeah, so it have its own atmosphere. It's just a separate building, let's say.
What?
You can go inside. There's a simple airlock.
Oh, this doesn't connect to the rest of the base.
It's a different building. It's only connected with the main base by the heavy wire to get electricity. It's not always have enough electricity during nighttime if you use devices a lot inside here. It have only one stationary battery. Yeah, you can see his battery is very low, but the night is almost over. And there's a bunch of things in here. The atmosphere inside is breathable, but since it's constantly refreshed by the Mars's atmosphere, it have contained some
Getting skull and crossbones.
Yeah, you can ignore it. You will not.
Yeah, I didn't get a major warning, but it just kind of gave me a little.
Pollution from
Burns rice. I wondered what mushrooms. That's what that is. Rice.
No potatoes, I guess. Oh no, but yeah, no potatoes. But whatever, if you'll play this base as intended, oh wow. Yeah, I will run out of energy. And these cages are for chickens, so they will restrict them from eating your crops. And that's basically it. A little bit of automation for the atmosphere. So I've made it with intention to play as a Spacestation 13.
For 6 players, or could you do more players?
Well, yes, I guess yes. You can do, I don't know, 10 players, maybe more. It's up to you.
Probably depends on how much food is capable.
I don't know. It's more like how much players do you want to keep in the base. Food is not a problem here, basically. Well, you can make it so like X10 hunger and just make it the survival mode. Let's say when people just trying to survive the hunger.
Right.
But it will be, I guess, a different kind of game. So basically, if you know what Spacestation 13 is, you know how to play this game. Any more questions?
So let's DrSidd and his Space Station 13 base. If anybody wants to get together and play Space Station 13, make sure to download his base. And I'm sure he's got more creations he might want to put up in the future.
Well, I have one. It's called Pneumatic Elevator. Pneumatic Elevator.
So make sure to subscribe to his bases. So if you're into Space Station 13, check the game out. I'll have a link down in the description. Get some players together, have some role-playing fun. And if you want me to upload your base and do a video tutorial, possibly get some more players to subscribe to your bases, put a link down in the description and send me a message on Discord, or you can upload some pictures or a link to your base on the Discord. Until next time, happy stationeering.
And the end.